right, good afternoon, traders. This is your free video update from seasonalswingtrader.com. Today is Wednesday, May 16th, 2018. Today we're taking a look at the energy complex, and in particular, going to look at three markets: crude oil, RBOB or unleaded gas, and heating oil. From a historical and seasonal perspective, these three markets see some very reliable moves to the downside right around this time period going into late May, early June. So what we're watching for very closely are some type of confirmed topping patterns on each of these markets. Right now, this is the daily chart, live daily chart on the June crude oil contract, trading at 71.42. You can see we keep notching new highs here. If we go to heating oil, or symbol HO, this is the June heating oil contract, still continuing to make moves higher. And if we go to the RBOB or unleaded contract, you see we are making new highs today as we speak. So what we're looking for are seasonal topping patterns in each of these three markets. Looking at RBOB here, you can see this is a possible head and shoulders topping pattern, with this being the left shoulder, neckline, and the head. If we go back to heating oil, we have the same pattern here, left shoulder, neck, and head. And then in crude oil, we have the same pattern here, looking a little bit weaker. Need these markets to come back down, put in a stop here for the neckline, retrace higher without taking these highs for the right shoulder, and then we're looking for moves to the downside. Looking at some seasonal charts here, this is the July RBOB contract. This to show you the seasonal potential here is this is the 3-year and this is the 5-year price average. You see we peak out here right around at the end of the month, May 25th, May 26th. We move lower. Looking back down here to the seasonal trend, we have a 10-year and a 5-year trend. Notice that we peak out right here at the end of May, and then we shoot to the downside. It's going to be the very same thing for crude oil. Notice here we top out on the 3- and 5-year price average. We top out here on the 10- and 15-year seasonal trend, move to the downside, and then lastly, we'll look at heating oil. Topping patterns out here on the 3- and 5-year, move to the downside, and then right here in the 10- and 15-year period, boom, massive moves to the downside. So doesn't mean that that's always going to happen. Go and look at some historical charts. Go back and look at this time period from late May to early June on each of these three energy markets and see what they have done. Historically, they can present some very beautiful textbook technical patterns aligned with seasonality. Hope it helps, and we'll see you on the next update. Traders, like what you see, want more trade ideas each week? Take a $7 30-day complete member access trial by clicking the link below. You'll have immediate access to analysis and seasonal trade ideas on over 35 commodity and currency futures markets, as well as coverage on all of the major stocks, exchanges, and ETFs in the U.S. marketplace. If you like us, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, like us on YouTube, and we hope to see you on the inside.